Alrighty, we are tracking storms across Oklahoma and Kansas right now, even storms up into Colorado and Nebraska. So we have a lot going on at the moment, and we have storm chasers jumping on also. So let's get a view of our storm chasers right now. John Choquette is out in Kansas at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and just get a live update from him. John, tell us where you're at right now. We can see your stream.
We're just north of Barnett. We're looking to southeast. Oh God, we're getting big hail. Yeah, we're getting some big hail coming down. You can see on the stream here. I can run with our windshield. Oh crap, we just broke our windshield. Yeah, so we just broke our windshield. That's okay, but look off to the east. Yep, that's a funnel. We got a funnel.
Got a funnel. And you said you're in Arnett, Oklahoma. I'm pulling that up on the radar right now.
You can see the funnel here. I'm recording it on my other cell phone. Oh my god. Okay.
John, how large would you say those hailstones are?
We have a tornado coming down right now. Funnel. You can see it in the stream. I can't zoom in on my screen, but if we look right here on my phone, you can see it right there. Tornado coming down. Big hail. We are blowing out our windshield right now. Okay. Tornado for sure.
Yeah, we can hear the hail
right
coming
now
down.
Is off by Arnett. This is to the west of Arnett. Big tornado coming down. Big tornado starting to come down. We're not close enough to see ground circulation, but this is definitely a very good funnel. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we have lost our windshield already. But, oh my God. Yeah, baseballs in Arnett for sure. Lots of baseballs
in Arnett. And we've also got reports of teacup-sized hail as well.
We just got into town here. You can look. So here, I think you can see the tornado off in my stream here. You can see it on my other cell phone better. Right here, you see that? See it right over the little wire tower. But look at the hail come down in this thing. We have some big time hail. I wish I could zoom in, but I can't really zoom in on this thing. Golly, dude.
Oh, we can see it. Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving south here, Taylor. Yeah, if you want a better look, you can see the tornado on the stream.
And we can hear the sirens as well. So while John gets in place here, I'll tell you guys about this tornado warning. So the National Weather Service is warning for a tornado and 3-inch size hail. So it does not surprise me that they are getting some massive hail right now. We actually have reports of 3.5-inch size hail right now. So we have a report of a 3.5-inch size hailstone in Arnett right now, which is where John is at.
We got glass on our windshield here. I'm gonna try if I can. Yeah. Is this zoomed in there too?
I don't think it's zooming in. Oh, but we can see the tornado. Yeah, we can absolutely see it.
Shot of the tornado right now. Ground circulation right now, but man, it is moving pretty just on how good this funnel and how far down I'm willing to bet that we are at that's on the ground. I think we finally got out of the hail, man. Yeah. We've gotten out of the hill. I mean, I'll just pull over here. You can see windshield. I mean, oh my God. Yeah, like it's new windshield's gonna be needed, but that's how we're gonna roll here. Let me try to see it. Yeah. Here. Sorry, I'm like alternating between phones. Two phones going here, recording at the same time. So you can see this ground circulation in the video. We are pretty much directly to the east of the tornado right now. It's moving very fast. Like, it's definitely pretty much hanging out. You can see that ground circulation. I'll zoom in on my phone, see if you can see it through there. Wow, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can see it, absolutely.
Yeah, man, you got this, yeah, look at that. It is rotating real good. We're gonna probably just chill right here for a little bit. We are out of the hail. You can see the broken windshield. Like, yeah, we easily got hit with baseballs. There was just nothing we could really do about that. We had to like basically we just had to cut through. I'm out of the car.
Hang on now, because
okay.
I may driving you closer.
Okay. All right. So, okay, yeah, the condensation funnel is getting like to the lowest point of it that we've had so far here.
Just don't know where it's going to cross.
Yeah, well, you don't know where we're going to cross it. Man, that has come down. Hang on, let me on my window. Here you go. There you go, stream. Again, this is just to the west of Arnett. Man, wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous tornado. Look at that. This is directly, we're directly to the west of Arnett. It's not moving super fast.
Yeah, I can see that. The National Weather Service has it moving at 25 miles an hour, but I don't think it's moving that fast.
Look at that thing. We're trying to get, you can see that ground circulation there, pretty much right in front of us. We're keeping. No, like we're getting pretty.
It sounds like John's audio may be going in and out. John, go ahead. It sounds like your audio may be going in and out.
I zoom in. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. It's doing a little zigzag dance with that ground circulation. Trying to see if I can get it in the shot better. There you go. Wow, look at this thing. Okay. Yeah, it's we're getting close here, Taylor. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the video here. We're getting close. We're like that ground circulation right over
Holy moly.
Can I get out? Do the can you do the windshield wipers, Derek? Wow, we are real close here. You can coming up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see that.
Dang, I gotta zoom out. We are right up next to it. Ooh, boy. It's zigzagging a little bit here, Derek. It's coming right at it. It's gonna go just into the north. We got debris. Got wind blowing here. Wow, look at this. It's like right up in front of us. It's gonna go right in our. Yeah.
And it sounds like John's audio may be going in and out here, but again, to reiterate where they're at right now, for those who can't hear us.
Us a little bit in the front here. I might have to do an ultra wide on my phone. Oh, this is churning Taylor. Real good. Destructive tornado. Okay. You're okay.
It's about to cross right in front of you guys, right over the road. We can see it moving to what we see on the left of the screen. But John, I'm wondering and we may have lost them. Okay, so their service may be in and out right now. But again, this is in Arnett, Oklahoma. We are looking at the 4-box right now, and I can switch over our camera here to take a look at the 4-box right now while we wait for John's stream to come back up. He's kind of cutting in and out, but we'll be able to hear him once he does come back up. So if we look at our 4-box here, we can see Arnett, Oklahoma. This is where they're chasing this tornado, and they've actually got it. It's hard to tell from the radar right now if it's on the ground, but we have obviously seen confirmation from John that it is absolutely on the ground. And it sounds like he's coming back in and out here. Yes, absolutely. You can see some great circulation here. You can see that we've got that correlation coefficient drop right there as well, which means that it's lofting debris into the air, right? That tornado is taking that debris and it is pushing it up into the thunderstorm. And that is what we're seeing on the radar right now. Obviously, a very sad situation for those in Arnett. And John has a great video, a great view of that right now once his stream comes back up. But in the meantime, while we wait for John, we are going to take a look at this severe thunderstorm warning across Arnett, Oklahoma right now. So we're talking about northwestern Oklahoma near the Panhandle is where we see this warning right now. And coming from the National Weather Service, this is moving to the northeast at about 25 miles an hour. So it's moving into Harmon next. Visay, Sharon, Mutual will all be in the path of this storm. And in addition to the tornado threat here, we also have a hail threat. Look at these hail sizes that we've already seen reported across Arnett. 3.5-inch size hail, which is the National Weather Service is calling this baseball plus plus plus. However, this is the size of a softball. These are massive hailstones.
Hey, it's gonna cross. It's right in front of us. Right here. Right here. Right here. Windows up. Windows up. It's gonna cross right in front of us.
And I know John is
right in front of us here.
Okay, it's about to go across the screen.
Right.
You guys can see it there in the distance.
Okay, we're.
Oh, and it looks like we just lost service. So yeah, John is in an area that we don't have a ton of service in this area of Oklahoma. So we're talking about northwestern Oklahoma. To give you an idea of what we're looking at, here's Oklahoma City. You zoom into Arnett, and that is where John is tracking that storm, tracking that tornado that's on the ground right now. And we have almost a 4-inch size hailstone reported here, 3.91 inches for hail in Arnett, Oklahoma. Holy moly, right? Here we go. Let's wait for John to jump back on. He'll jump back on whenever he gets more service. But in the meantime, I'll tell you, confirmed tornado on the ground, moving to the northeast at about 25 miles an hour. If we go farther up to the north, we not only have a really, really good hailer on the state line right here, destructive hail, 3 inches in size, moving from the northern portion of Oklahoma and into Kansas. But we also have, look at how many severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings that we have right now. Out in Scott City, Kansas, we have a confirmed tornado on the ground right now. Two confirmed tornadoes. So we have one in Scott City, one farther up to the north, and this has a phenomenal tornado signature with it, a very dangerous situation. So if we read what the National Weather Service has to say about this tornado right here, they're saying a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. A damaging tornado confirmed on the ground. So they are calling this a PDS. If you have heard of a PDS before, it is a particularly dangerous situation. This tornado threat does not stop there. We also have another tornado warning from a line of storms out in the northern portion of Kansas that are heading into Salina and Beloit right now. Some massive hailstones associated with these storms, especially from your tail end, your southern storm here. So we call this tail end Charlie here. That southern storm is producing, or has in the past produced, about 2-inch size hailstones. So we have some massive hail coming from this as well. And you go farther up into the north into the Colorado and Nebraska and Wyoming state line, and we also have 1, 2, 3 other tornado warnings and a handful severe thunderstorm warnings. So here's what we'll do while we wait for John and Matt to jump back into the stream here. We have to wait for them to get service. Comment where you're watching from right now. We see Carrie is on here from YouTube. Thanks for joining us today. We see Brian also on here from YouTube. Brand new information here. We officially have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Excuse me, severe thunderstorm watch highlighted there in red. And I'll get the timing for you on this. Now, the National Weather Service has not even updated their website yet. It takes a little bit for this to update, but it will here in just a minute, and I'll get some more information about the timing of this severe thunderstorm watch, because while it looks like a lot right now, this is just the very beginning of storms today. We are going to have many, many hours on storms today. Brian says that you're watching from Northeast Ohio. Nikki from Mulvane, Kansas. Thanks for joining us today, Nikki. Mulvane, did they get storms earlier today? I feel like they did. Let me double check that. Yeah, I mean, Mulvane is just to the south of Wichita, so I would assume that you all got that good hailer earlier today. We saw a really good hailer on the west side of Wichita. Now we are waiting for John and Matt to jump back on to the live stream here. They are dealing with some service issues right now, so we don't have great service out in these rural parts of Oklahoma. But what we can tell you, this is where John is right now. There is a tornado on the ground. We had video of that tornado. We've also not only seen that tornado threat, but also that hail threat in this area with hailstones larger than the size of a baseball. We're talking softball, teacup sized hailstones. I mean, that is a massive hailstone right there. So Arnett, Harmon, Sharon, Visay, Mutual, all in the path of this very destructive storm. Now, as we go farther up to the north, we've got a line of storms right here, highlighted there in yellow and red for those severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. We have another tornado warning going on right now in, is this Gove City? Gove City right now. We have another tornado warning. All of these are confirmed. If they're highlighted in pink, they're confirmed. Confirmed tornadoes on the ground at this moment. These severe thunderstorm warnings, as you go farther up to the north into Nebraska, are warned for, let's see if we can get some information here, ping pong ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind speeds. So what we're seeing with these storms is that there's not just one hazard here, there's multiple hazards. Not only that high wind, but also that large hail. Not only that tornado, but also that large hail. So we have a very, very difficult situation going on across Nebraska and Kansas and Oklahoma right now with all of those storms at this moment. If we go farther down into Texas, what we're seeing right now is a tornado warned storm near Crystal Falls, Texas. This is tracking to the east at about 30 miles an hour, and it is also warned for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind speeds. So we have seen quite a situation going on across Oklahoma and Kansas right now. Going back about 4 hours here, I mean, look at Wichita just a few hours ago. We had that severe thunderstorm warning through here. So this is for my Mulvane people watching right now. Nikki said that she's from Mulvane. Do you guys probably see the lightning and hear the thunder from this storm? It was mainly a western Wichita storm, so you may have missed it just a little bit. But you got some massive hail over here. Also seeing golf ball size hail in the St. Mark's area, in Wichita itself on the northwest side of Wichita. And then as it moves farther up to the north into Park City and Furley, it started to fizzle out a little bit, but we were not done there. We continued to see storms form off to the west, and that is what we're dealing with right now. This dry line is initiating storms, really causing things to get a little chaotic here, and firing storms anywhere from the western side of Kansas to the western side of Nebraska, and down in Oklahoma, the panhandle of Oklahoma is where we see John Choquette, who is chasing for us today. And it looks like he may be struggling with the live stream a little bit. There's just not a lot of great service in this area. What other questions do we have? I saw a post about DFW. being under a tornado warning, but it seems like it's just the west counties of DFW. Can I confirm that? Yeah, DFW not in a tornado warning right now. You guys are not even in a watch at this moment. However, if you go farther out to the west, you do have a tornado warning. This is in Crystal Falls. So this would be, let me get some distance for you here. This is about 90 miles away from Dallas. It's tracking to the east, so it may cause a threat to the northern portion of Texas later on this evening. And if I look at some future models here and forecast for the rest of the evening, it does look like we are going to continue this severe weather threat at least for the next 4 hours. So we have a while until the severe weather threat is over. Oklahoma City, it does look like models want to initiate storms in the next few hours to bring storms into Oklahoma City. So we'll see if we can spread this severe line down to the south or if this is going to stay up to the north. We'll see what we can get from these storms here. If we look into Nebraska and Kansas, this line of storms that we have right now is expected to stay severe and sustain its strength over the next few hours. As we head into the overnight hours, we're going to shift into a high wind threat. So if you are in Nebraska, Grand Island, O'Neill, Norfolk, Lincoln, Omaha, Mullen, you may have a very high wind threat as we head into the late night hours tonight. We're talking about midnight time zone here. So this area is going to be in the threat for some high wind later on this evening. Brian says, St. Francis, Kansas, looking a little ominous right now. Yeah. You guys are testing my geography. Let's see. St. Francis, Kansas, the far northwestern side of Kansas. Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised that you aren't getting rain out in St. Francis, Kansas right now, Brian. I'm very surprised. You guys have some hail going on. Ping pong, golf ball size hail. Are you seeing that as well? Another question from Noah. Anything about hail in Colorado? Yes, we did have some hail in Colorado. We also had a confirmed tornado. So if we pull this radar back a few hours here, you can see that just on the north and east side of Denver, we had a pretty good hailer. And Colorado is one of those states that will absolutely surprise you for storms. It's one of those places where you'll say, there aren't going to be storms today. And then it will surprise you. It'll pop out a storm or two. But we did have a confirmed tornado and we had some pretty decent sized hailstones. So if you go to the the southeast of Denver, we saw $50 size hail. Confirmed tornado. Later on this afternoon. Another storm out in Boulder, Colorado. Now, your question was specifically about ping pong ball size hail. While I can't rule that out, I'm not seeing any local storm reports on that. However, the Hail Trace website will be able to show you if there actually was any ping pong ball size hail in this area. Your largest hailstones may be a little bit farther off to the east. We're talking about far eastern Colorado next to the Colorado and Kansas state line. We're talking about golf ball size hailstones in this area. Just warning after warning after warning here across Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. We still have a tornado on the ground that's moving into Harmon, Oklahoma right now. And that is what we got from John Choquette earlier today. We had I say earlier today, it was a few minutes ago. We had a confirmed tornado on the ground. Noah asking about hail in Boulder, but wondering about size of the hail. Yeah, I can get you hail sizes from the local storm reports, but the more accurate report that you're going to get will be our Hail Trace maps at hailtrace.com. There you go. Quarter size hail, dime size hail, nickel size hail. So yeah, we're talking about maybe the south side of Boulder, getting what we consider a pocket change hailstones. That means that they're penny, nickel, maybe up to quarter size hailstones here. And those are the storms that are happening right now. We will expect to see this tornado risk continue as we head over the next few hours here. Until then, until we get John and Matt's stream back up, we will hop back on here. Until then, follow Hail Trace, keep it with us. We will make sure that we're getting tornado and hail pictures and hail videos out to you all. We covered that storm in Wichita earlier today, and we'll be covering storms all evening long. All right, thanks for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. We'll jump back on here whenever we have more video.